Hello everyone. For our activity today, we are learning about the concept of text features. Now, text features, the best definition I can give you is that it's anything in a text that is not the actual paragraph. So the text features are all of the extra things that are added into an article, a textbook chapter, which we'll be looking at, a document, a website that help us understand the paragraph, give us more information. They're all the extra little things that help us organize the information as well. So when we look here, let's pick this page right here, Physical Science in Your Life. When we're looking at this page, in yellow, I'm going to highlight our actual paragraphs, okay? Oop, if it'll let me. Here we go. So these are the paragraphs of information that we are getting. Aside from the paragraphs, we have tons of other information. So how about in red? I'm going to go through and highlight everything else on the page that I am given. As you can see here, it's probably broken down into about half of the page. Half of the page is the paragraph in yellow. The other half of the page is in that pinkish reddish color, all of the text features that we see. So now if we really break it down and we take a look here at some of the specifics of what we're seeing, we're going to realize there are a ton of different types of text features. So up here, we have 1.1, the physical science in your life. This would be like the subtitle for this specific section of the chapter. Over here, we have vocabulary. So it's taking us into the paragraph. There was some information that maybe we wouldn't fully understand in the context of the paragraph. We needed a definition for that particular term in order to understand what was going on. So off to the side here, they gave us that additional information. Here, they are, let me erase this. They are explaining to us that objects with greater mass respond more slowly to the same force. And then they give us, right in here, 2 examples. So that helps us kind of understand the idea that they're communicating. Right here, we're getting not another subtitle, but what we're going to call here a heading. So we're getting the information organized from largest to biggest. As you see, the larger kind of subtitle here, it's a bigger font and it's bolded. This one is smaller. It's not bolded. It's a slightly different color. Over here, we're getting sort of like little summaries for what's happening within the paragraph. Down here, we have the page number, which helps us just kind of navigate the chapter, understand where we're at. Here they're giving us the overall context. In this unit, we're looking at physical science and you. So, and I don't want to forget this one right here. We've got a little, I guess it wouldn't necessarily be considered a map even though it's here because it's trying to give us this distance. So it's more almost like a diagram in that sense. As we scroll down, we're going to see a lot of those things kind of repeated within the chapter. So again, we get another little heading here. We get more vocabulary as it pertains to this particular page. We have new figures that help us understand the information going on within the paragraphs. Another heading here. This is now a diagram that we have in the right-hand corner. We've got a picture. Another heading, more of these little like either subsections or kind of like a little quick summary of what's going on in that chapter. Here we get something new now, a challenge. The planet Venus is closer to the sun than Earth. Should this make Venus warmer or colder than the Earth? So some comprehension questions to keep us going along. And then we see a review section down at the end. Now, as we go into the second section, we're going to see a lot of those same sort of things repeated over and over and over again. This sort of structure helps us navigate our way through that particular chapter. And again, we see we've got a review at the end of that section. So when we take a look at these text features, we're going to notice that there are tons of them. Take this page, for instance. If we highlight it again, yellow is just our regular paragraphs. And then we'll make red all of our text features. We're going to see that there's quite a few text features present on each and every page. Keep in mind that they're spending a lot of money on building each and every page in a textbook. A single textbook, just one person's textbook, could cost $100, $150, $200 for just one copy of a book. So the publishers and the creators are spending so much time and space in the book adding in these text features. That's just making it cost more and more and more and more. There must be a reason why they're doing it. Some of the reasons why we can assume that text features are included in so many textbooks is because they help, let's say, reiterate information. So oftentimes the information we're getting in the paragraphs is just repeated in stuff on the side. It's just maybe showing it to us, or it's pulling something out and helping us emphasize it. So it can reiterate information. It can explain information. We see this particularly with the diagrams, the pictures, the charts that help us better understand the information that's going on. It helps organize the information. We see that a lot with our headings, our titles and subtitles, the paragraphs, information like that. It helps us review what we've learned. We see that particularly in those sections at the end where they're maybe asking us questions or having us connect to information. So these text features do a lot for us in helping us to understand the information that we are learning about. So now, I'm going to have you respond to a quick reflection question on Schoology. The prompt is going to ask you, why are text features helpful to readers? You need to respond in a Peel paragraph: point, evidence, explain, and link. Really think about, why are they helpful? Not what do they do, but why do they help us so much in answering that question? Okay, good luck.